the 76ers. The Milwaukee Bucks hanging on to the 8th position in the East. They want to keep that playoff spot and even better it in the coming games. Sixers, Bucks, tip-off coming right up.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every hard to pussy me? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the center me. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play you a fool. Yeah, I just keep it cool. You tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP out there with Embiid. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Williams is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. So the Bucks win the tip. Here we are, Richard, coming down the final stretch here, and a lot left to play for. If your team is on the cusp, man, you are holding on tight.
This is the stretch where you can make or break your season. Some teams find a gear that carries them from here to a championship. Others, they come up a little short, trying just a little too hard.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
So it's the Bucks now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Giannis. Here's another rebound.
Each rebound he's pulled down here helps him get even closer to that incredible rebounding record.
He is a legend already, but I know he wants that top spot in the record book. Maxey, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Williams passes to Antetokounmpo, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Williams. Off target from three-point range. Now the 76ers with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by MP. Pass to Exum from outside the arc. And McCain pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
and has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now here's Giannis. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. There's the three. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Lillard's got 5 now.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 76ers getting the bucket. Plays it up off the glass.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Here's Kendall. And that one drops. He's got 6. Here's Giannis. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Maxey on the wing. Pass to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Giannis kicks to Exum. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And that one, good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
George, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williams against MP. Back to Giannis. From deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Giannis has got 9 points.
And you can just see the improvement. Antetokounmpo looking more comfortable from deep every year.
Back to MP. In the corner, George with it. MP sets the screen for George. The rebound by the Bucks.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Lillard. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pass to Exum. Lopez, a screen on George. Exum out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. We go now to the 2K leaderboard to find out who the top three-point shooters have been since the All-Star break. Second is Tyrese Maxey. In the third spot, Paul George.
For me, they've been two of the NBA's best three-point shooters over that period of time. No question about it. They just keep heating up.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Antetokounmpo passes to Exum. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Bucks.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet up.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the boot.
Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow!
Oh, my. That is freakish skill from Giannis.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. It's good from long range. He's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Inside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Maxey finds MP. Screen by MP. A three-pointer is right on target. McCain's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard from outside. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's MP. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Eubanks, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And it's Johnson in for Williams. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Johnson. Back to Eubanks. To the paint. Here's Portis. And the rejection by MP. Now the 76ers on the break. Eubanks grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And rebounds again.
That was a historic rebound we just saw. Phenomenal.
To equal the incredible record GA for rebounds in a season, he's been a monster all year on the glass. And it's George missing. Bucks trail by 5. Johnson left side. Pass to Lillard. Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Here's Kendall. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 16.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Maxey against Lillard. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Johnson outside. That's another rebound.
He is a man on a mission, and the single-season record in rebounding, his once again. A new high. He's possessed.
Well, possession is the right word. His willingness to fight for every bounce of the ball ensures his team is usually on the winning side of that battle. So both teams changing it up here. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Portis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Pass to MP. Tipped away. On the wing, Johnson wants to get it to Eubanks and does.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now, here's George. Still yet to score. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle to stop the run. And it's out of the Kumbo with the bucket inside. 17 points in the game.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We are back, and what a moment! We just witnessed greatness!
The single-season rebounding mark, one of those we might have assumed was sealed away for the ages in some dusty old history book. But he is changing what we thought possible.
Drew Eubanks out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He had an impressive number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested this.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor stands.
she really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. Other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. Johnson finds Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis, just 5 on the clock. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Book it! MP with a tough shot.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Here's Giannis. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers leading by 13. The drive by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Beauchamp. Outside, out of the Kumbo. For 3, Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Maxey, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
And the dunk by MP.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Harris is checked in for George. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. MP is number 1. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Kendall. Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 29.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, putting up about 25 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And now a quick review at the numbers for MP. First in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Hey, come around.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. MP's got 31 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Harris, and they'll get another chance in a wide-open look for Portis. Hands it from downtown. Portis has got 5.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really...
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! Pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. but I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Kendall. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. Bucks trail by 21. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Here's Harris. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. From deep, Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Lopez, a screen on Harris. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Kicks it out to Maxey. Screen by MP. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 8 points for him.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Harris against Giannis. Can they get it? And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Pass to Harris. Maxey kicks to MP. There's the draw.
Oh, wow. Gotta love that one.
Wow.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Exum, he's checked in for Portis. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one is good. Harris has got his second bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the Bucks, they're shooting in this game 45%. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
MP finds Maxey. Back to MP. Maxey against Williams. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Williams. Back to Lillard. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. Back to Maxey. All sorts of time. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Exum dishes to Antetokounmpo. Harris against Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
McConnell passes to MP. Good, and McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Pass to Exum. To the inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Payne comes in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Portis, cans it from short range. Portis has got 7 now in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard with it, working on Payne. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
MP against Portis. He gets it in there. MP's got 47 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Exum. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's MP, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That misses off the backboard. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Kicks it out to MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Good on the 3-point shot. Maxey's got 13 points.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. The kick out to Lopez. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Maxey. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. He's playing defense with a huge chip on his shoulder. Blocks, steals, you name it. He's all over the place. Right back after this break.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh man, it's a hot dog. Jeez, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest.
And guys, turning back to the game we've been watching, MP's been the story so far.
The confidence of MP stands out to me so far. He's been in total control of the situation, and the defense has not slowed him down.
He has been sensational, leading by example out there. And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. MP out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. Maxey on the wing.
Maxey straight challenging the D, rewarded with the whistle.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and the first one drops. Maxey hits them both. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the field. Now Williams hasn't made one yet. Lillard outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Three-pointer by Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Embiid's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And stolen by MP. Maxey in the corner. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Giannis sets a screen for Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. MP kicks to Maxey. Here's MP, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Here is Lillard, 13 points in the game. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Exum. Count that one. Exum's got 7 points. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Maxey on the wing. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Giannis against MP. Clock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Exum passes to Antetokounmpo. Williams with the ball. Back to Giannis. Takes it inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Antetokounmpo's got 23.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to McCain. MP against Lopez. Screen by MP. A nice shot by McCain. 9 points in the game so far.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Lopez, a screen on Maxey. Here's Lillard. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Back to MP. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Lillard. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Ooh, Maxey showing off the handles.
Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Williams passes to Lillard. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
MP finds George. And here is MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for George. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Maxey. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. And Lillard gets it to go.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Lillard surveying the D. Over in the corner, Portis. Off target with his 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Harris dishes to MP. Pass to McConnell. Back to MP. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. MP's got 59 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 21. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Lopez a screen on McConnell. Lillard misses. The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Screen by MP. Great open look there. McCain's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. McConnell against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Down low, here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
McConnell passes to MP. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Milwaukee now. Outside Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the attack there? From Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And the 76ers call time here. Johnson, he's checked in for Lopez. And the 76ers also making a change. Payne's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
The 76ers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. MP, no good. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Lillard from outside, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McConnell kicks to MP. Harris outside. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Kendall laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Johnson with it. Nothing on the board. Nobody near. Williams sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Kendall. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. From 11 feet away, MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to McConnell. The drive by MP.
The young buck, MP, taking off there.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Portis a screen on McConnell. Lillard with no one around. The three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP inside. Covered by Lillard. Harris no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a three-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from three.
Payne can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fires from 14, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Lillard against McConnell. Lillard misses. The 76ers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Payne finds MP. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Giannis against MP. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's MP with the rebound. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers on top, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and
and create a player. If you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Luke Cornett, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Oladipo. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Williams, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Giannis, and he uses the glass on the lane. Antetokounmpo's got 37.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Payne finds MP. Harris passes to MP. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Payne looking around. Back to MP. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.